Network Entertainment.
Hello! Wow!
Wow, hello.
Ang ganda!
Wakili.
Wow, ang daming wakili. Oh my God. Ilan ba yan?
Di ba ginagaya ko yung magandang.
Alam namin ginagawa. Kailangan mo explain sa amin. Pingin hindi kami makikinig ng AM radio, ganun.
Pero gusto ko lang yan.
Sinidestep mo lang yung anger.
Hindi, kasi
Ano?
pumunta ako sa doktor ko kanina. Pangalan niya si John Vincent.
John Vincent.
Vincent.
Wala siyang apelido?
John Vincent Macaraeg. Tapos hindi siya magaling na doktor, pare.
Okay.
O kasi sinabi ko, may TV ata ako eh. Tapos sabi pa naman niya sa akin, OLED o flat screen? Tangina, pare. Walang kwenta, pare. Walang respeto, pare.
May guest tayo ngayon.
May gets natin.
May guest tayo ngayon.
Nakaka-inerts.
Nakaka-inerts. May guest tayo ngayon. My favorite body of water comedian.
Bakit body of
Body of
I'll
water.
take it.
Ang bobo nito eh.
Kasi, dude,
yeah.
you've known me so long, hindi na na-register na river is a body of water.
nga.
Hindi, akala ko kasi very blob-like yung katawan.
Kaya
niya.
naka-blue ako eh.
Kaya ba parang blue yung kulay mo? Anyways, River Cruz pala.
Na naka-fucking
thank you.
director's hat.
Kasi pangit ang buhok ko today. So,
River talaga yung totoo mong pangalan.
Yes.
Talaga sa birth certificate,
Yep,
River.
River Cruise.
Lahat ba kayo?
No.
Okay. Wala lang.
One off lang siya. One
Yung kapatid mo si Peninsula.
Tangina ng body of water nga eh.
May water lang.
The
So,
peninsula
tama
the land.
naman. Sa land do.
Oo.
Sea Cruise.
Si Ocean River.
Si Ocean River Cruise. Anong full name?
River Isaac D. Cruz.
Wow.
Oo.
Ang labo ng Isaac.
Wala, biblical name lang. You know,
Kailangan eh.
Oh,
no?
kailangan eh.
Oo.
Kasi yung tatay niya is a pastor.
Yeah.
Talaga.
So every part ng name may parang biblical lore pa siya.
Okay. So yung river, was it biblical? din?
Yeah, it's like parang yung mga worship song na may river analogies.
Hindi, saka maraming river shit. Diba?
Yeah, River Jordan.
Yun doon siya nabaptize. Si
Si,
Moses went down the river.
exactly.
I forgot kung anong
Yeah,
river yun.
tama yan.
May si Jacob sa river.
I'm sure he's done that.
Si Jacob.
Jacob.
Jacob Fatu.
Jacob pa.
Si Jacob Fatu, pare. US champ. Anyway, sorry. Napapa-nerd out ako. Kasi yun yung topic natin today.
Yan ang professional podcast.
Nag-invite kami ng nerd.
Hello. Ako yung nerd.
Amongst the nerds din naman, ang weird. Ano yung topic natin?
Nerd shit.
Nerd shit.
Israel versus Palestine.
Gusto ko yung versus eh.
versus.
As if fair yung fight.
Parang Marvel vs. Capcom eh.
Tapos doon nakatingin sila sa
Natin
isa't isa.
sa isa't isa. I'll take you for a ride. Okay. Ano yan? Nerd shit.
What do you nerd
So,
out?
general nerd shit. Sila yung pumili ng topic eh. Obviously, kakagising ko lang at pumunta ako dito realizing na, shit, kailangan ko gawin tong putang inang podcast na to.
Akala ko hindi mo sasabihin to live, Red.
Wala na akong pakialam. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na pag nakikinig kayo sa podcast na I'm trying 300% of my effort to be more personable for you.
Yeah.
Pero honestly, wala naman.
I'm just happy to be here, Red.
And also, at least I know na authentic on and off the camera. Yung,
Nakita ni River Cruz na umiyak
hindi niya
ako.
pinaplay up. Exactly.
Umiyak ako ng 12 minutes eh. Sabi ni Ana, yun lang yung process niya, River. Hindi dahil sa'yo yan.
Hindi ko na lang, inintindi ko na lang eh. Tapos nung nag-countdown ng 3, 2, 1, biglang boom.
Biglang just ka switch pa.
Just like that.
Tawag nila sa akin is the Daniel Day-Lewis of podcast.
Yes. Hopefully ko yung Abe Lincoln ng podcast. Binaril ko siya sa
alam namin. Oh my God. Historically, we know that. Okay. Baka siguro sa Mother Goose School.
Mother Goose Special.
Ikaw lang may alam ng American history doon. Ay, dito sa Maynila, nakikinig kami ng Hamilton. Okay? Alam namin yan.
Never be satisfied.
Teka lang, so sa nerd shit ba? Kasi minsan, merong specific nerddoms lang ngayon.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Ever since like yung social media stuff, parang nagiging
Lahat na,
tribalist yung pagiging nerd.
Lahat may communities.
Parang
ganun.
galit yung mga
Trekkies sa Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
Galit
All
yung,
of this.
Galit lahat na nagbabasa ng comic book ng Batman sa lahat ng nanonood ng
Ng
Batman.
Batman. May nagkakaroon nga parang elitism nga na
Which is weird, di ba?
Oo.
Kasi parang, when you're being a nerd, or parang nagsimula yung term na nerd, di ba? Syempre, derogatory siya because you're into like shit na hindi sikat or hindi desirable.
I think it
or
was
something.
harder back then.
Oo naman.
So,
Pero, tas parang, alam mo yun, ang hinanakit mo dun is na tawag dun, na ostracize or
Tama.
diba? Na-ostracize ka.
Mahaba yung leg.
Gumaba. Oo, kasi tumiting kasi. Ganyan. Good mga ostrich. Good mga ostrich. Hindi sila ganun. Hindi sila ganun. Ang laba, puta. Pabo yun.
That is stuck in my head.
Baka
Kasi
magalit yung mga ostrich nerds pa.
actually, they don't
Galit
make
sila.
sound.
They make sound, they fly. Ay, hindi pala sila lumilipad. Anyways, sorry.
Flightless birds sila.
Yun nga, yung nerddom, parang, alam mo, ang pinanakit mo nun is parati kang kinakast out, di ba? Tapos ngayon, nabibring in na yung, siyempre, yung mga nerds, gumawa silang pelikula,
Yeah.
di ba? Nag-bring into the mainstream yung nerd. Puta, MCU, pare, di ba?
Naging
Exactly. Naging mainstream. Ngayon, nagagalit naman yung mga nerds dahil kasama na kayo sa, alam mo yun?
Meron may gatekeeping which is weird.
It's
Ayoko
Sobra.
yun.
Kahit
Parang-
saan, actually. Kahit saan.
Parang umikat lang yung trauma eh. Like, dati in-exclude sila. Now they're excluding others. Oo,
sobrang
kailangan mo
stupid
i-prove na ka-nerd level kayo before you even like what I like. Ganun, which is ironic.
Meron ako nakitang clip nung, alam ko OBB tayo.
Yes.
Okay. Sige, mag-OBB na nga tayo. Putang ina, pag-usapan natin tong nerd shit.
Nerd
Sure.
shit.
Nerd shit.
Wag na lang shit kasi baka hindi mapunta sa
Baka di
algorithm.
ma-algorithm, no?
Nerd
Nerd
shite.
Nerd shaisa.
Nerddom or something.
yun lang.
Nerddom.
Nerddom. Right after this very unnecessary OBB.
Yeah.
And we're back. Okay. So sinasabi, may nakita akong clip recently. Alam mo yung mga dating show sa online, which dapat si Andre nandun. Parang, siyempre mga ganda silang girls, diba? Tapos parang may isang guy na nagtanong about Attack on Titan. Tapos yung isang girl, parang proud na proud siya. No, yeah, that's my jam. Parang alam ko yung Attack on Titan. Tapos parang they're saying na, parang you're really into anime if you ganyan. Tapos may nagkalit na babae na parang, really? You're really into like the most number one anime? parang ginanon siya ng babae na, parang, ba't ka proud na weeb ka? Puta, lahat ng tao nanonood ng Attack on Titan.
Exactly.
Parang
Super
ganun. So, parang hindi ko, yung dynamic na ganun, nag-exist na.
Yeah.
Kasi parang ngayon, there are people who are, gusto kong, I feel like, I belong to this culture. Tapos yung mga ibang tao, tangina, may hero lang ang pinapanood mo. Hindi ka naman weeb eh. Di ba? Parang,
May part sa akin. Like, pero I just keep it to myself lang naman.
na dahil nanonood ako may hero.
Hindi.
Maganda siya eh.
Hindi siya.
Maganda siya.
Sakto siya.
Maganda. Bobo ka lang. Anong gusto mong anime?
Boku, ano yan?
Kaguya-sama Labis War.
Yes, pare. Season
I'm with
3.
Anden there.
Incel shit,
Pero-
pare.
Hindi, pare, alam yun. The Dangers in My Heart. Ano pa ba?
My dress up
my,
darling.
My Dress Up Darling, pare. Orimo.
So,
Okay, that one I don't know.
So, ano mare, kung ang tao, in stand-up terms, kung ang tao nanonood ng Russell Peters,
Galing ni Russell, ah.
banu na sila.
Hindi ko nga sinasabi.
Kasi hindi sila nanonood ng fucking,
Big J.
mga Tony Hinchcliffe, mga
mga
ganong klase.
out
Hindi pa nga eh, sikat na nga si Tony
Action.
Hinchcliffe. So, ganun ba?
Hindi nga. I just keep it to myself. Why can't I be hateful anymore?
Wala. Bawal.
That's why I keep it to myself.
Mm.
Okay lang naman na if you don't like shit or like if you wanna gatekeep certain things, just keep it to yourself.
I think yung
Hindi ka na-
yung
nang-exclude
annoying lang
talaga.
kasi usually yung mga nag-gatekeep, wala silang ibang part ng personality nila other than the thing that they like.
So, kaya nila,
Kaya nagiging protective
Sila
sila
of it.
over the thing.
pero why are they so threatened by it? It's so weird. Hindi ko nagigets kung
It's all
saan
they
nanggagaling
have,
yung...
eh. It's
Hindi,
all
pero
they-
hindi ko nagigets kung
exactly.
saan nanggagaling yung threat, di ba? Parang, okay, may taong ibang nag-e-enjoy in a different way.
Hindi ka ba ma-excite?
It doesn't affect you at all. Di ba?
Alam ko na, it's cause magiging ka-level kayo.
Ganun ba?
That's the one thing that they have over you.
Oo nga, knowing this very obscure anime or band or yung gatekeep parang security guard namin
Umuwi ka na. Kami na lang ni River, kaya na namin.
Pag wala ako, wala kayo.
Wala kayo. Tama.
Yung bagong catchphrase.
Para sa akin, yung mga pinakamadalang gatekeeping na nakikita ko though. Yung anime, parang feeling ko naging mas welcoming pa sila eh.
Somewhat.
In somewhat. Tsaka parang...
Kasi it's so broad eh. So, may maharap ka naman.
Yung anime, hindi siya genre eh. Kasi within anime, may mga sub-genre.
Yes. Ano siya, I think anime is also deliberately playing towards getting more people to watch it. Like, yung like My Hero.
That's why it's always set in high school. Para makuha nila lahat.
Exactly.
Attack on Titan. Diba? Parang they're playing up like themes na successful sa mainstream eh. Superheroes. Complicated, multi-angle, parang Game of Thrones type.
And some naman that are just pure power fantasy. Kasi let's face it, may mga losers dito sa Earth na to.
What?
So like, kunwari, reincarnated into a slime. Dude, wala na story.
Lumakas
na lang siya na to the point na isipin ka lang na mamamatay siya.
O tsaka yung solo leveling.
Yun yung mga parang...
Naging pogi siya. Lahat ng chicks may... Sobrang wala.
Yan yung ultimate fantasy eh.
Fantasy anime lang siya eh, no? Parating ano... So, loser siya dati, tapos biglang nagka-power siya, tapos lahat ng chicks gusto siya. Pero di gusto yung mga chicks.
Yan yung importante.
Nire-check yung mga
Exactly.
Yan yung importante.
Gusto niya lang i-cure yung nanay niya.
Kasi parang yung sa My Dress Up Darling, like nerd siya sa school, tas somehow yung hottest chick sa school, may hilig din siya sa anime.
Kasi sensitive boy siya na marunong na mag-sew. So he's not like the other boys.
So not like the other jocks with big penises.
Sigma siya. Sigma.
Pag nakita siya ng babae na parang, galing ka gumawa ng costume. Mahilig ako sa costume. Mag-ibig ako sa harapan mo.
Gusto ko yung leap of logic.
Nirecommend namin.
Bort ako. Pinarad ko yung kasama ng girlfriend ko.
Okay, that's not the type of anime you
Puta
should
ko makakalog lang yung dede nung ano. So parang, ecchi to eh. Pukin na kinatong dalawan to eh.
It's more than ecchi pa.
When you get past yung boobs.
Yan yung parati sa anime. Just get past, like yung Mushoku Tensei. Just get past na
yung fan service.
Na matanda siya. Tapos crush niya yung 13-year-old. Just get ako rin eh. Like, that's why I dropped it.
If you get past the literal crime, magugustuhan mo siya.
Of pedophilia.
So, pero feeling ko anime is more, or baka hindi masyadong threatening yung pag-gatekeep ng anime compared
There's so
to...
much available.
I think it's comics is where it gets
Yung
really
comics talaga. Kasi ito yung akin. Pag nag-anime ka, may mga access point siya na from like casuals. Pero ang comics, when you read comics, walang access point na...
Ang hirap, ang daming
version joke na yung pinaka-casual.
And
even then, di ba? Parang, how would it take to...
There's so many iterations of these comics, different timelines.
Hindi na consistent yung canon.
Sobrang gulo na. Parang, teka, namatay na naman si ganyan. Parang,
I think that's why a lot of people gravitated sa MCU. Kasi, sensible siya, linear.
Yes, exactly. Linear, easy to access.
Exactly.
Pero yun nga, to a point din na right now, it's now becoming more convoluted than the comics itself. Kasi sobrang pinuksan nila yung multiverse. So, imposible
hindi
na.
Hindi shake off yun.
Fucking si Robert Downey, si Doctor Doom. And it's set in the same universe.
So, parang feeling ko, i-reboot nila eh. Parang ganun
I think that's where they're heading.
Diba?
Mas mag-recast sila.
Iibahin nila yung mundo eh. Tas, kasi
yung Fantastic Silver Surfer.
Yung babae ba Silver Surfer?
Pero totoong character siya.
Siya
yung wife ni original Silver Surfer sa home planet niya.
Okay.
Tapos si Galactus babae siya kasi Gal, actress yung name.
Sa Marvel Rivals babae siguro.
Yeah, si Galactica.
Dude, malaking hammer siguro nun pare.
Kasing laki ng Jupiter.
Pero
big
mukha
natural.
siyang batang babae.
I think daughter siya ni Galactus. Technically.
Okay. That's weird.
Yun yung mga ganyang intricacies of comics na hindi, itong Spider-Man na to galing sa Ultimate to eh. Parang mga ganong, alam mo yun, di ba?
Ako lang ba, I hate it when there's like, sino man nanalo? Si Hulk or si The Thing? And it's like, there's no way to really say it.
Kasi iba-iba eh. Yung healing factor ni Hulk sa comics na to, iba. Alam mo yun?
May iterations eh.
Meron nga iteration si The Thing na yung rock shell niya, cocoon pala yun. And then after that, na-shed and he's like a being of pure light. Parang ganun.
What the
What
fuck?
bullshit
is
this,
Sobrang
dude?
bullshit na
It's it's the current run ata, or maybe it's like,
Ang daming shit eh.
Oo.
Para yung inaan nila, parang gusto lang i-beef up si Cyclops. Kasi diba
Oo.
nga, tapos parang sinabi, oh, hindi actually beam siya. Portal siya like a
Yes.
dimension na
The-
pure
the
energy. So parang,
kinetic dimension.
the kinetic dimension. So parang talaga, may dalawang portal siya sa mata.
Dude, he has laser eyes. Like, I don't know
Okay.
why.
We already got it! Okay
No,
Pwede mo naman palakasin lang yung laser.
You
It's
don't
fine.
need to overconfident.
Pinapa-astig pa nila yung laser eyes. Astig na nga siya sa X-Men 97.
Actually, nagulat din ako na ginawa siyang astig sa X-Men 97. Kasi usually,
Pussy boy siya compared kay Wolverine.
Oh.
Dati siya
But
kinakap
that's
ni
the point.
Wolverine.
Yan yung
yun
kasi
yung point.
opposites
Yun yung
dapat
dynamic
sila.
nila,
eh.
yan.
Oo.
Oh, long range,
they're
short range.
different kinds of
That's
leaders.
true, that's true.
Kasi, di ba, parang ganun. Eventually, Cyclops yung naging kupal
Yeah.
sa dulo. Di ba? Parang ganun. Sana nga maging ganun sa X-Men 97.
Hopefully. I think it's heading that way. nga.
Like, kasi ngayon nasa comics, like, you always root for the anti-hero na eh. Like sa The Punisher, sa Daredevil, si
Yeah,
Punisher
people
yung
love
gusto
Punisher
mo.
Hindi
more than
maasa si John Berntal.
Oh, magaling siyang actor.
Magaling siya.
Let me tell you something, Red.
Yeah.
This town will bring you to your knees.
Parati siyang, parati siyang pag may interviews, parating real shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just like outside this Frank Zappa concert. and I had no money for a ticket, so I was just downing some six-pack in the curb.
Taka, sobrang lalaki.
Ganun parati yung mga John
I
Berntal
mean, kaya
stories.
yung podcast niya, real ones yung tao. Sa pangalan pa lang.
Tapos puta, nasa backyard lang niya.
Fun
Tapos,
fact, I think related siya
Kay Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle
Yeah.
somehow.
Really?
he married the niece of Kurt Angle.
Okay.
Or something like that.
That makes sense.
Parang in-law
Okay,
siya,
so
in-law
hindi
niya.
blood
He
related.
married Denise.
Denise.
Tayo na. Gusto mo i-gatekeep ko yung podcast ko sa'yo.
Ano ka ba? Guys, kung wala ako, wala kayo. Nakaka-inerts.
May point in time na naramdaman ko lang na gatekeep yung comedy.
Oh, that's...
Nangyari yun.
yeah.
I mean, mismong Comedy Manila. Kasi naalala ko nung una nag-viral si Ryan Rems. Which I think yun yung pinakaunang actual mainstream success ng Comedy Manila. Tapos, sobrang tumaas yung followers ng page ng Comedy Manila at saka kay Ryan Rems. Tapos may mga tao na nagagalit na, hoy, mga nanood lang kayo na Showtime, di ba kayo nanood ng show ng Comedy Manila talaga eh.
Damn.
Parang may mga ganong comment nang lumalabas. So parang, damn.
Even from some comedians
Pero
at that time.
doon ko naramdaman na parang hindi siya astig eh. Kasi may potential buyers kami ngayon.
Oh,
Tapos
exactly.
inaaway nyo. Diba? So
Exactly.
kami parang, alam mo, gusto mo mag-play lang kami sa shows na nandun kayo. Diba? Parang, 80 lang kayo.
Oh.
Gusto namin mag 500 seats, 1,000 seats.
Sobrang
eh.
possessive nga.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like yun nga. It's like when you like a band, tapos quote-unquote sell out sila.
Yeah.
But don't you want them to be successful?
Exactly.
Parang ganun.
Ang weird nga. nun.
Tsaka nag-exist naman yung lumang material nila. It's not like mawawala yun.
Recently, meron yung tennis player si Alex Ayala. Parang, siyempre, sumikat siya kasi nag-progress yung career niya. Nakatalo siya ng number 2 tsaka number 6 yata or something like that sa world. Tapos may nag-comment dun sa post ko na parang ang dami namang bandwagoners dito, di mga nanonood ng tennis. So parang, ano ba gusto mo? Bawal manood, di ba? Parang ganun.
Like parang dati, yung sa NBA Finals, yung lumaban yung Dallas Mavericks, tas yung Boston Celtics.
Wow.
Tas nagbibigay lang ako ng opinion ko. So the bandwagoner ka naman. Okay naman magbigay lang opinion Sinabi ko lang na kaya nananalo yung Celtics kasi predominantly African-American sila. Mataas sila tumanon. Tapos may nagsasabi, racist ako.
Mas malala pa yung bandwagon.
Oo nga. Sana natin yung sana yung, mas kampi ako sa bandwagon. Actually. Pero doon ako naiinis kasi parang, hindi ba, bakit may sobrang sense of possession yung fans? Hindi naman kayo nag-create.
Exactly.
Isa pa yun,
That's
diba?
true. I mean, that's
Pero you can mahalin tulad mo siya sa religion, kunwari na. You didn't create naman this religion pero you just want to be part of it.
May theory ako na nagsimula lang yung religion as parang Star Wars lang na sinusundan lang ng mga tao. Tapos mamaya.
Tapos nag-blow up na.
Kasi it's centuries na eh, di ba? So nag-blow up na.
So may iba-ibang version. Hindi mo man na make sense yung canon.
Hindi mo na alam kung sino yung canon talaga. Nag-aaway na kayo. Hindi yun yun. It's, lalo na dati, wala namang like intense archiving dati. Tingnan mo, like, lahat tayo, meron tayong archival tools.
That's
Oo.
true.
Diba?
Sila pare, kailangan pa nilang isaw-saw sa fucking ink yung feather.
Yung feather, tapos di lahat may papel.
Oo.
Alam mo?
Sulat mo to sa kahoy.
sa bato, di ba?
Sabi ko, gusto ko sana ikwento yung nangyari kahapon.
kunin mo
Wala
na
tayong papel. Tandaan mo na lang, kwento mo sa anak mo. Ha?
Kuha ka chisel.
Kaso ang bigat ng 10 Commandments, hindi ko madala.
Kaya Jack si Moses.
Merong di ba? Merong Monty Python sketch ba yun?
Yeah,
Parang the 15 commandments. Tapos nahulog
Nahulog ako, naging 10 na lang.
the 10 commandments.
Actually, connected siya sa sinasabi mo, Red, yung doers and non-doers. Like, I
Fucking non-doers.
I chalk it up na yung mga nagiging super possessive. Halos lahat sila. Yung, they don't create it. They consume lang. Diba? Kaya nagiging possessive sila.
And I think binibigyan nila ng value masyado yung pagka-fandom nila. I mean, I appreciate it. Pero minsan may mga tao talaga na masyadong feeling nila na sila yung nagpapatakbo ng...
That's true.
Masyado silang empowered. Alam mo yun?
They think they know what happens behind it. Kasi they only listen us here sa podcast. They don't know what happens behind the scenes.
Hindi nila alam niyang umiyak tayo.
Nagsusuntukan. Nagsuntukan kami nila kanina.
Kami na kanina. Very, mga good 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Saktong 2 minutes
process
siya.
namin.
Very professional kasi sakto 2 minutes nag-stop sila.
As in talagang magko-collide na dapat yung fists namin bilang 2 minutes na.
2 minutes na.
Tumigil lang ganyan.
Tapos nag-coffee break sila.
Pero ang weird nga.
Wait, teka siya. Pag sinabi bang ayoko nang ituloy yung train of thought mo.
Hold on to that.
Sige, I'll hold on.
No. Don't bring it up.
Okay.
Kasama ba sa pag nerddoms? Kasi ngayon, there are things that people nerd about now na hindi siya kasama usually dun sa ethos nung usually it's just sci-fi, comics, anime, video games.
Ito, I feel like nagkaka-nerd stuff about like true crime.
Yes,
diba?
well, diba? Watches, diba?
Nagiging nerd kayo sa mga serial killer na
Totoo,
totoong
dude,
tao.
ang wild nun,
And
actually.
dude, mostly female daw yung nakikinig.
May biases sila.
I can change this serial killer.
Alam mong wild na kung sinong mahilig dun? Si James.
Karaan?
Oo, si James. Tsaka si
Wow.
Chi. Girlfriend ni
Both of
Victor.
them.
Sobrang parang may isang time na kasama sa tour sa may Cebu yata. Tapos parang the whole time nag-uusap lang sila about serial killers. So, hindi sila.
Nade-depress ako.
Hindi sila, ewan ko, bakit,
I think it's fascinating din how it got to that point.
Yeah.
Oo nga.
Like, look, kumari yung, fuck, hinampas ako ng tatay ko, tapos ngayon kumakain na ako ng mga baby. Di ba yung escalation to that It's fascinating.
Gets ko yung fascination. Kaya nag-duel yung Mr. McMahon documentary.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Kasi parang...
You wanna know why?
You wanna know why, and then parang yung environment na kinreate niya na nag-succeed is such a fucking weird thing, di ba?
Yeah,
It shouldn't
He should be successful, di ba?
The guy's a fucking
He's a
animal.
psycho.
Psycho lang talaga siya.
I mean, it's the same with yung Jeffrey Dahmer thing. Where like,
ang dami
the
nun.
thing with him is, yung parents niya, sobrang normal lang na decent people. Tapos wala nang kinalaman sa parenthood niya. Bigla lang siyang...
environment lang, I guess. Or wala lang.
Wala lang.
He's just wired that way. Yung combination lang was just like
exactly.
bad chemistry siguro or something. I don't know.
It's a combination of both.
Ito, like, to extend further yung pagiging nerd, maraming sports nerds, which I think is parang oxymoronic.
It's kind of a weird new genre.
Exactly.
Like si Ryan Puno, our boss. Shout out Ryan. Meron siyang fantasy draft
Yeah.
Hindi, okay lang yun yung fantasy. Kasi parang medyo grounded siya sa pagiging fan mo as sa sports. Mga stat hound ka, mga ganun.
But still nerdy.
Yeah, that's like D&D.
I'm making this fucking new team na...
parang D&D.
Exactly. You get down and dirty sa stats niya. Think shooting average niya. So, ganito siya ka-accurate.
Pag-injured yung isang tao, maghahanap ka ng way to compensate. Okay, shit, down yung assists ko. Kailangan ko ng archers.
Wait, how does one get injured in a fantasy?
And then,
based on the real game.
It's based on the real game.
Ooh.
You don't play the game. Parang, so kunwari,
I am the game.
kung ang team mo is like LeBron James and sabihin natin Jason Tatum, and then they play this game kahit magkalaban sila, totoong game. Pero nasa team mo sila. Kung if LeBron scores 20, Jason Tatum scores 30, you have 50 points.
Oh.
Parang ganun.
Okay.
It's fascinating.
Pero it's like a lineup of 11.
Okay.
Tapos magda-draft kayo. Mga ganun. So, daming...
So
Is it fun?
involved.
Yeah, it's so involved.
Dude, intense. So, like, I'm on a league now, ang ating Fantasy Pogi League. It's just parang some wrestling guys and some wrestling fans and then nag-extend na next. Oh, may kilala ako ganyan. So parang lumaki na yung ano namin. Because the more teams you have, mas competitive
Yeah,
siya.
that's true.
The more na hindi na sikat yung mga players na kukunin mo. Kasi ang dami nyo na eh.
No.
Diba?
Nauubusan ka
Oo,
na.
putya. So minsan pag may na-injure talaga, shit, sino ba tong putang inang kukunin ko? Si Chuma Okeke. Mga ganun. Galing Chuma Okeke today. Kunin ko siya ngayon. 2 games lang, tapos drop mo ulit. Alam mo yan, ganong levels.
Si Narfad Bimbikoy.
Tsaka yung mga galing sa amin, may mga points sila na mismo, injured yung starting guard ng Denver, kunin mo yung backup guard nila, mga ganong klase.
Wow.
Or umaabot sa point na, wag ka kumuha from this team, naka-back-to-back sila ngayon eh. So baka pagod sila.
Pwede ba kayong mag-insert ng like real nerd? Like yung nakuha niyo yung crystal basketball of
Wala.
desert,
Walang ganun.
the Desert Nile.
Hindi ba pwede ma-turn on yung items sa battlefield?
Walang ganun eh. Walang random
Pero
pickups.
how in-depth they get.
Yeah.
Ano yan? Kapareho lang siya ng nerds na mga D&D, mga Star Wars.
Speaking of D&D, man, that was an investment talaga yung maglaro ng D&D.
Oo naman.
Hindi, ang nagdadala talaga Game Master. Kasi you don't want a Game Master na sobrang strict.
Dungeon
Yeah,
Master.
but you also
DM, sorry. Dungeon Master na sobrang strict. Ayaw mo rin ng Dungeon Master na putang ina, bahala na kayo.
Depende kung ano yung table.
You need to read the room eh.
Kung maraming casual, di dapat maluwag din. Kasi pangit din pag masyado kang hardcore tapos
Yeah.
It is a balance sa gitna.
pero kunyari kung lahat kayo puta committed na 2 taon na kayo nag-campaign.
Dapat
Siyempre strict ka na. Tangina, wala namang
wala namang ganun sa
diba?
Ayoko yung Dungeon Master na masyadong push over sa players. Alam mo?
Ayoko din nun.
Might as well hindi ka na nag-Dungeon Master.
Di tayo nababawasan ng HP?
Mga ganun eh. Bigla na lang may ano dyan. Biglang magkakaroon ng item dyan or something. May mga ganun eh. Para tulungan ka.
Roll a 1 to get this potion.
1 or higher.
1 or higher.
Yung mga nagne-negotiate. Gusto ko yung talagang ini-negotiate mo. Sabi ko, parang bakit acrobatics check yan? Dapat athletics check yan. Mga ganong klase. Nag-aaway.
That's true.
Sabi niya, kasi tatalon kayo. Gagamitin ko yung ano ko.
Pero may +2 modifier.
Ganun.
I feel like that's the juice of it. That's the sauce.
I like that
friction.
actually.
Basta yung part na yun, kung lahat kayo ganun. Pero kunwari kung may taong
masyadong committed.
nagte-text lang sa gitna. Diba?
You need to commit to the character. I think that's important kahit nasa shakies kayo at 2 a.m.
Pre.
Yeah,
Di ba nagtitingin
Mas malala, dati nag-D&D kami, meron kami pinupuntahan na parang one-off milk tea place called Tipioca. Tipioca, shout out para sa Bigutan. Tipioca. Tapos putsa, ano lang dun, parang yung mga tables dun pang-4 lang. Tapos minung 8 kami nandun pa. Tapos nag-D&D lang kami hanggang paalisin kami dun. Putang ina.
Gumagawa ng fucking nerd.
24/7 ba sila? Ginawa niyang 24/7.
Kasi talagang inaabot namin. Yung tipong naka-close na yung, naka-flip na yung sign, tapos mag-extra 30 minutes pa.
Ang gusto ko makita yung waiters pagkagano'n niya yung sign nakatingin na.
Sinaside-eye ka.
Bumibili naman kami ng fries.
Support small business.
Support naman. Small business naman. Mga ganun. Yung mga ganong klaseng games, kaya kayo, kung meron kayong troop, ano nyo yan, tawag doon, blessing yan. Kasi, ibang klase rin yung nag-commit ka to fun eh. Alam mo, yun yung bright side of nerddom na gusto ko eh. Na tipong, kahit hindi man lang D&D. Like, kunwari,
when you find your people.
Wrestling.
Kunwari, may Dota group kayo.
Yeah.
Kahit gano'n, kahit sabihin, sige, fine, mainstream. Pero, may Dota group kayo na putang ina every night, commit. Ano tayo 5-stack tayo, ganong klase, 'di ba? MMR hunt, ganong klaseng shit, 'di ba? Talagang maghahanap ka ng ways na or pag kulang yung tao, meron kang pool of people na kunin natin si ganyan, mga ganong klase. I think na-take for granted mo siya kasi minsan lalo na pag tumanda na kayo, guys. Tapos nag-progress na yung buhay nyo, yung mga iba nagkakaanak na, yung mga iba focus na sa career. Kakalimutan nila yung fun.
Kasi I heard this na you only remember the bad parts of your life. Not
Huh?
the good. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the fun parts kasi always
Oh,
happen eh.
I see what you mean.
Like
What?
it's like you're more happy than you were miserable when you were living in this earth. So you usually remember the bad
it's
parts.
easy
eh.
to fall into the trap.
Okay. Mas may effort nga pa yun.
Oo.
Like nung pandemic, hindi ko naman sinabing maganda yung pandemic, pero sana...
Saya kaya.
Oh, no.
Pipizza ako.
Oo.
Peking sakit.
Peking sakit.
Bakasyon ng 6 months.
mask. Joke lang. Joke lang.
Ay, no.
Ano siya, parang may feeling ako na tawag doon na beneficial sa mundo kung mag-lockdown tayo every year. Kahit walang sakit.
Every year. Just for,
Hindi mo every other year. Every other year.
Kasi,
opposite siya ng
everyone
depression.
Yung nagawa ng mga kaibigan namin sa Valheim nung pandemic,
Sobrang productive.
sobrang, puta, may point in time na puta, cobblestone na yung city namin eh. Talagang puta,
dude, I started reading again. Tinapos ko yung Brave New World.
No,
Oh my God.
sobrang,
You were? Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
ang dami nagawa, di ba? Tapos,
Ganda ng mga jokes.
kumikita ka naman ng pera din, di ba? Okay naman
Online
siya.
shows were the best in the way that, hindi na ako magta-traffic. Hindi na ako pupunta.
Magpapants.
Oo.
May isang time na puta, na nakalimutan ko nga may show ako tapos hindi ako naligo. Alam mo yun, so parang wala akong pakialam. Okay lang yun. Same lang yun.
And for the bago matulogers there, yung bago matulog before, like bago talaga kami matulog
Tulog,
ni Red.
oh.
At pwede akong uminom nun.
Hindi siya dapat pwede uminom dun. Bigla na lang siya umiinom ng, hindi tubig lang to, Red. Tapos puta, nasa malaking pitchel.
I remember that
Uh,
also. Yeah.
So I want to open up this topic about
Ayoko.
nerddom.
Huwag na.
Go
Red,
ahead.
Red, please. So, incels. Pag-usapan natin yan.
Oh,
Kasi,
Incels?
but
Incels.
na, like, kasi, I'm a nerd. Like, hindi naman, like, nerd at some things. Pero, like, minsan, nalalump in na yung mga nerds sa incels. Like, gets ko ang incels. Let me finish. Okay, nasisense ko na eh.
Inang reminder, ang laki
30 minutes. So, gets ko yung incels. Pero I don't hate women. You get what I'm saying? Like,
you empathize with yung...
Hindi, it's kind of funny.
You empathize or you get them?
I get
Iba
it.
kasi yung naiintindihan mo, iba yung naawa ka sa kanila.
I get na being awkward, socially awkward, can't talk. Pero I don't get the hating women part. Yan lang yung hindi ko get.
Hindi ko gets. Incel ba galit sa babae?
Yan yung
A
main
lot
thing.
of them are. Yung mga incels, yan yung slippery slope to being yung mga, mga manosphere. Alam mo yun? Yung mga
Explain
Andrew,
ba?
mga Andrew Tate.
Funny. Get.
yeah.
Ibig sabihin, papunta ka na doon. Yung tipong galit ka sa
Yeah,
babae.
dude. Kasi sinasabi nila na
Objects lang ang babae.
like, parang 80% of women will only like 20% of men. Ganun. So, dapat mag-stand out. Yan yung mga pick-up artist type.
Yeah.
Pero nerds din sila at heart. So,
Yeah, it's kind of weird eh. I'm just, hindi naman ako galit sa girls. Pero yan yung main thing ng incels, di ba?
Hindi ko alam.
I think that's tied din sa having no personality. Na yung personality mo is pagiging virgin mo.
Is there anyone that are willingly incel?
No, that's why it's involuntary. So,
So, nga, diba? So, parang,
but you know what?
Kaya nga nalalampin na nga yung nerds with incels eh, which I don't
I
like.
think may malaking intersection lang.
I think so. And I think subconsciously, gusto nila yung pagiging incel nila kasi yan ang identity nila. They're afraid of change. Like, a lot of nerds are afraid of change. Kaya
totoo.
kapag may na-recast, naging black na si...
Si Kingpin.
Hindi nila kaya yun. No?
Hindi nila kaya yun.
Ang weird nun. Yun din yung sa mga na-gets ko na minsan it does sound like DEI checklist casting. Gets ko yun. Pero minsan meron naman pull off.
Minsan magaling talaga yung actor.
Oh,
Like,
di
what
ba?
can you do?
Like, tsaka minsan hindi naman nagmamatter kung ano yung race ng character na to. Alam mo yun, di ba?
exactly.
May mga ganun.
A white Black Panther fan. Let's go.
Like ako parang si Superman, I think needs to be white.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he fucking fell in the farm. So,
Yeah.
importante yung pagka-Amerikana niya.
That's
Yes.
true.
Kasi papalisin lang siya kung black siya. Sa Nebraska.
Baka shotgunin
Get out
lang
of
siya.
here.
Baka shotgunin lang
Baka
siya ng
maging
tatay
villain
niya.
pa nga siya.
But I think that, tama ka. Like, because with Superman, he was made by Jewish writers, I believe. So,
Talaga ba?
Na immigrants. Sila.
So
So, at the heart
kasama yung sa
part siya
lore,
ng
diba?
lore.
So,
niya.
medyo cheap siya. Like, Lois, you pay for the dinner.
Why do you think nasa labas yung brief niya?
Pero may sabi si Kevin Smith about Superman. That's why most of the Superman movies that came out hindi maganda. Because I don't want to see yung emotions ni Superman. I want to see him punching shit.
I think
Talaga ba? Hindi, yun
but that's what happens sa Snyder stuff.
That's what I don't like sa Superman. The boring part is always he's unchallenged eh.
Yeah.
Yun yung kaya mas interesting yung mga Superman stories na makikita mo yung psyche niya.
For me,
makikita mo yung niya, yung upbringing niya.
My favorite Superman comic is Superman Birthright. It's I think si Jerry Alangilan yung help
Talaga?
do the art.
The art, yeah.
It's
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. legend. It's about like Superman can't save everyone as much as he wants
alam
to.
ko to. Yeah.
So it started kasi journalist siya for Daily Planet. So he was applying for the job. So yung unang job niya is he had to cover parang a riot sa Africa, ganun. And he saw the worst of humanity, like racism, ganun. There are certain things that he can't save with super strength, parang ganun. And I think that's the fascinating part. And I hope na makukuha ni James Gunn yun with the new one.
Meron ding ganong aspects of Superman na may mga parang naalala ko parang there's like a lot sobrang daming panels na he was just talking to someone na mag-suicide.
Yes, that's a famous
like
one.
He could just really just snatch her up and take her to whatever.
But that wouldn't solve the problem.
Diba? Kasi umupo sa tabi niya, nag-usap lang sila, ganun habang may genocide na nangyari sa buong mundo na pwede niyang
focused on her.
Finokusan niya tong,
goth girl.
White goth girl na may privilege.
May family problems.
Diba?
But yeah, that's the beautiful thing.
The beautiful thing is he ignores the wars that's happening around to save
to
people
save yung e-girl na yan.
Pero yun yung isa rin sa asterisk na hindi ko rin gusto kayo. Sorry, hindi ako Superman fan. Like naalala ko pag nag-nerd talk kami with like a bunch of like a lot of the wrestlers sa FPW. Minsan naglalasing kami, nag-aaway lang kami about nerd shit. Tapos parang ayaw nilang ayoko sa DC comics apart from Batman kasi Batman. Kasi ang stupid niya.
Superman?
Hindi yun, malaking bagay yun. Malaking bagay na sa utak mo, ba't nilang dumating Superman dito sa iyo? 'Di ba? Kasi mabilis siya, 'di ba? Kaya niya lang.
Lahat kaya niya eh.
Ba't di na lang niya sipain tong kalaban ni Green Lantern tapos parang hindi pwede ganyan. So parang dude, ang solusyon ng lahat ng tao sa lahat ng crossover ng DC is dumating Superman, ma-challenge siya, magalit siya. Tapos some way mapapower up siya, either nagalit siya dahil sinaktan niya asawa niya, pumunta siya sa sun, binato niya yung tao sa sun. Ganong klase. Parating ganon.
Yun sa Injustice yun, di ba? Yung story sa Injustice.
Yun isa pa Injustice.
Pinatay niya si Lois Lane.
Kasi
ginamit ng Joker gas.
Ito yung malupit sa Injustice, pare. Yung plot twist na, oh shit, si Superman yung villain. So ako parang, oh shit, interesting to. Paano na tinali yung Superman na villain? Kumuha sila isa pang Superman. Sa ibang pukin ng inang, sa ibang ibang Earth, diba? Parang ganun. Tapos nilabanan nila yung Superman na villain doon. So parang, ano nangyayari?
Sino makakatalo sa kanya? Puta yung si Green Arrow?
Pwede. Like some kind of
kryptonite arrow.
Oh, diba? Batman, pare. Yun yung nasa utak ko. Kala, puta manatalo ni Batman, Superman.
Talo si Batman talaga plot armor extreme.
Oo naman.
As long as may prep time siya.
May prep time siya. Basta may prep time.
Matalo mo si Darkseid. Puta na to. Puta na.
Kasi
binaril niya sa Darkseid, pare.
Fuck this.
Binrake niya yung vow niya.
Ang maganda.
Tapos hindi siya namatay. Kahit tinamaan siya ng fucking beam. Sobrang wild.
Hey, it's Nikki Porter. And I'd like to invite you to catch the episodes of Nuggets of Nikki, a podcast where I share bite-sized insights as a relationship coach. Because, in case you haven't noticed, healthy relationships these days seem very hard to come by. Everyone seems to be dealing with their own ish, right? They don't want to commit when they deep down want a relationship. They want to connect with their partner, but they ignore them instead. They know that something's bothering them, but they don't tell their partner, so they resent them over time. You know, the usual stuff. Through each episode, we'll work through all the different variables at play that might be keeping you from becoming an empathic partner by first figuring out how you can be a worthy partner for yourself. If this sounds like your type of podcast, be sure to give Nuggets of Nikki a follow. Then let's get to it.
Ang cool part, I will say, it's in a video. I haven't played it, pero ang cool nung how they made it seem that Batman is a scary guy. Siya yung isa sa boss sa Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
And then like pagdating nila, the room goes black and you just see his silhouette. And then everyone starts freaking out. This guy na walang superpowers.
I think
Pero
that's what
they made
makes
him look scary.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's the fact na walang superpower siya. Is like, what is he capable of? Diba?
well, nasa peak naman siya ng human endurance, I guess.
Tsaka ninja siya.
Tsaka Kevin Conroy yung nag-voice.
Oh, yun din. Rest in peace din.
Another.
Oo nga, grabe. Meron siyang sa Devil May Cry na series. May Kevin
I am the storm that is.
Meron
broken.
Binesis lang ni Echo yung sa naming wrestler. Sabi niya bigla, may Kevin Conroy dun sa
Yeah, that's one of his last voice roles.
Sa DMC. So parang solid.
I love Kevin.
Nakakamiss ka na si Kevin Conroy.
Ang favorite ko, pinag-usapan namin ni Red to sa sasakyan niya. Kasi friends naman kami in real life. Sabi niya.
Kaya na respect niya yung
May part
2-minute
doon
rule
sa animated series na kausap niya si Harvey Dent, si Bruce Wayne. So, it's okay. It's okay, Harvey. We all have our own secrets. Bakit mo why are you saying
Why are you playing coy?
Why are you playing
may mga pangit talagang writing minsan.
Yeah,
Para kanino yan?
Para sa readers yan.
Sa readers.
We all have our secrets.
Wink is at the camera.
React sa camera.
Parang The Office, like tumingin siya sa camera. You know what I'm saying?
Ang hirap kasing, pero yun, ibalik natin sa Gatekeepers. Like, ako, I haven't read the Batman comic in a while. Pero if I wanna get back to it, I just hit up like a couple of guys na parang, yan ang maganda ngayon. Ito, Zero Year, ganyan.
Sa Goodreads, punta rin ako dun
I don't read yung per issue. I wait for it to finish. Tapos nagiging graphic novel siya. That's when I buy.
Madali.
Oo.
Tsaka hindi mo na kailangan sundan, di ba?
Na siya. You can't go wrong with a good Frank Miller, pare. Daredevil, Man Without Fear.
Snyder. Yeah,
Man
Man
Without Fear.
Fear.
Dami sabi sa akin doon. Daredevil,
I have
Man Without
It's so
copies
good.
of that. It's good.
It's super
really good.
Based yung season 2 doon eh. So,
oo nga daw, di ba? Yung tinali yung baril dun sa... Yung ba yun, di ba?
yung si Froggy.
Season 2 ba?
Sorry, Froggy.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sorry, si Foggy.
Foggy Nelson.
Si Foggy Nelson.
Which was the guy si Fulton Reed sa Mighty Ducks 2, pare.
Oh, wow. Mighty Ducks 2.
Ang pinakamaangas dun sa Mighty Ducks yung The Basham Brothers.
Ayun yun. Hindi Basham Brothers. Basham Brothers, tag team wrestler.
Basta yung The Brothers something.
The Bash Brothers.
The Bash Brothers.
Si Fulton Reed yun. Kasama siya.
Dude, yung binackdrop niya sa salamin. Like, nung bata, angas nito, dude.
Yung favorite ko sa Mighty Ducks, yung naging animated series siya. Literal nila na real ducks sila.
Oh, yeah, I know this,
Na Space Warriors. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so stupid.
But they still play hockey.
For some reason, yun yung...
Yeah, that's true.
Yun yung base of combat nila. Parang wrestling, di ba?
Exactly.
Everything gets decided with the match.
Hiniwan, kinuha mo yung asawa ko. Makikita tayo sa Vengeance, April 2.
Yung custody of Dominic Ladder match
Yeah,
pa
the best.
Dapat ganun din yung promos natin sa stand-up.
Oo nga, totoo. Like, dapat over the state. Pero hindi competitive ang stand-up.
Sa roast lang, no? Nagiging...
Naka-roast. Ano ba ba? Huwag na tayo mag-usap.
Hindi.
Let's be going nowhere.
Yeah. So video games.
I have video games. A whole new fucking...
dude.
That's why
that's even worse, actually.
That's why I stopped buying comics.
They're pre-girls making a lot of money now playing games online.
And I can't blame them. Pare, flaunt it if you got it. Pare, flaunt those Himmer Hammers.
Binubuhat lang naman yun eh. Diamond Game, binubuhat.
Di ko kayo manood. Ako nanood ako pa sa akin.
Huwag kayo manood.
Exactly.
Huwag kayo manood.
Huwag kayo manood. Tapos sabay baba. Kayo manood. Putay na bakit?
Mag-support kayo ng totoong gamer, di ba?
They just wanna hate lang talaga.
Gusto mo ng mataba na lalaki na naglalaro ng Persona 5?
According sa comments nila, yan lang ang legit na gamer.
Go watch someone na may 30 subscribers, di ba? I mean,
one of the reasons...
That'd be great, actually.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One of the reasons then I stopped reading in general is because of
video games.
It was either comics or video games.
I get what you mean.
I went video games.
I get what you mean.
Totoo. Lalo na when games got really good.
Yeah, when they became like...
Last of Us 2. Last of Us, yeah.
Yeah, when they push in medium talaga. Like, you get your storytelling and everything else.
Dude, for me, it was Red Dead 1 and 2.
Oh my God, Red Dead 1 so good.
I can't fight nature.
You can't fight nature, Arthur.
Can't fight nature.
They're just gonna find another monster.
What is it with all these doubts, Arthur?
That's a pretty good impression.
Easy lang Dutch.
I think one of the most Like yung Descent into Madness nga niya.
Si Dutch.
Oo.
Na parang na yun siya eh.
Okay pa siya nung umpisa.
Hindi siya nagbe-belong to, yun lang naman siya. Hindi naman siya masamang tao eh. Ano lang, I mean,
They
outlet
actually
siya.
masama siyang
Dude,
tao.
Masama siyang
Sa
tao.
one?
Where you understand why.
Pero parang naging out of, yung klase ng tao na yun can't exist na in the new world.
In the modern world.
Yeah, in the
It's the
modern.
death of the Western.
Okay, parang sinabi, we're a dying breed.
Yeah.
Favorite ko talaga yung punta sila sa mansion. Yung sa Red Dead. Dude,
Grabe yun. Sobrang cinematic.
Doon nila pinakita na, kupal nga pala. Like, what happened to her sons, Arthur? I reckon they're all dead. You killed my sons!
Yung part na nag-walk up kayo dun sa mansion, di ba ikaw na nagko-control nun? Usually pag ganun ginagago, tumatalon na. Hindi, naglakad lang ako. Sinamahan ko. Ginawa ko yung...
Naging actor.
Ginawa ko eh. Binetid ko siya.
You killed my sons, and I will surely kill the rest of them. Ganda lang. Ang angas ng part na yun. And after that, naging okay na lang yung game. Hindi, okay naman yung bandang. Yung bigla ka lang mahuhulog sa horse mo kasi may tuberculosis.
Pare. Sobrang wild nun.
I never beat Red Dead.
Talaga?
I get it. It's slow.
I started it, but I liked it. It's long.
It's very slow.
I think
yung one, I blasted through.
Hindi kasi it's faster one's faster.
Yung two, parang when I got through the whole story, syempre may epilogue pa. Tapos puta, sobrang intense na, di ba, ng lahat. Tapos may epilogue. Kasi yung epilogue puta, kumukuha ka na, nagmimilk ka ng cows. Kasi parang may farm life ka na, parang ganun. So parang, my God, ayaw na tapusin itong epilogue.
Actually, yan daw yung
YouTube ko na ito, puta.
Yan daw yung mahinang part ng game, yung epilogue. Like, people complain na, you could have just fucking skipped to the part na...
Exactly. Why have to pick up shit, pare? Diba? Parang...
Nag-show off na siya.
Like, spoiler alert, by the way, namatay si Arthur.
Mr. Sadler! Mr. Sadler! Ang dali lang. Ang mahirap i-distinguish si Marston tsaka si Arthur eh. Alas parehas lang yung katulog niya.
Uncle!
Yeah.
They both end really sad in
They do.
1 and 2.
Yeah. And ano siya, hindi nakawala yung legacy nila kasi 'di ba ang ending din ng 1 yung epilogue niya,
yung anak
naman was also
bounty hunter.
And people don't like that part then.
Really?
I didn't like that
Sobrang
part.
satisfying na you get to kill the guy.
That is satisfying, but the story ends when John dies.
Okay na yun eh. They always have that epilogue na hindi ko maintindihan.
Kasi open world game siya. You need to continue exploring.
I want to have them do a Red Dead na buhay na buhay pa yung gang nila. Like, alam mo yun, like,
another prequel?
Yeah, I mean, pag nag-sequel, wala nang cowboys eh. Wala nang cowboys eh.
May mga kotse na eh.
Kasi yung game lang yung you just sitting down.
GTA na yung sequel, Adren.
yung sequel, yung nakaupo ka lang, tas nagbabasa ka na lang ng change.
May office job ka na.
Nagpa-postmodern art ka na lang. Klase.
A black dude!
Pa-atras talaga yung Red Dead eh.
Okay, like yung yung brash. Parang yung ginawa nila sa Star Trek, di ba? Yung yung brash Kurt, di ba? Yeah.
I played all the Red, pati yung Red Dead Revolvers sa una.
Wow,
yung Undead Nightmare nila, Roma.
Hindi ko.
Undead Nightmare is great.
DLC yun eh.
DLC nga yun.
Oh, pero
sabi mo laro lahat eh.
Pero hindi siya canon lore, di ba? Puta, naging zombie ba si ano?
Hindi, ang angas, buhay ka ulit.
Did you get to ride the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse?
Yeah, dude.
Yung story din ng unang Red Dead Revolver, ganun din eh. Medyo...
Maangas din, yung Red Dead.
ano ka, parang half Indian, parang ganun.
Oh, really?
Parang ganun yung dating mo nun eh. Parang ganun. Tas pero hindi siya open world. Straight up like levels lang. Shooter. Ganun.
How do you feel about like when video games get adapted to other mediums?
I can't think of a good one sa totoo lang.
Talaga?
Like, I mean, Last of Us.
Oh.
Super Mario. Yeah, okay.
Ang akin, I think kasi hindi siya, yung mga ibang tao na nagagalit na hindi masyadong faithful. Hindi ko rin gets yun. Kasi
you want a different version.
Imposibleng ilagay mo yung 90-hour game in like a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, exactly.
So, maganda yung ginawa ng Last of Us na they made it into a series. Pero, ang akin, medyo cheating din kasi Last of Us is already built like a movie.
Yes, I was gonna say, great fucking
cinematic na siya.
All you did was took away something. You didn't add anything.
You just made him a bit Mexican. and a bit pudgy.
Ina na lang, tawag doon, inayos nila yung casting, ganyang klase. Though I like it, pero maraming parts doon na nawawala because a lot of the feeling, yung tone setting is in the game, the gameplay.
So,
like, nagluluot ka, open ka ng mga drawers, walang laman.
I mean, spoilers sa Last of Us, but ikaw talaga yung bumaril sa mga doctors.
Yun
diba?
yun.
It's a different feeling.
Kasi may time doon na ayaw mo silang barilin. Saka parang
so you hesitate.
nung una nung nangyari sa akin, wait, kailangan ba siyang barilin? Kasi nakatutok na yan sa Tapos ako parang, baka pwede ko siyang sapakin.
Yeah.
So, ang mangyayari doon, pag sinapak mo, kukunin mo yung scalpel sa saksakin mo sila. So, mas brutal pa pala.
Oh, Joel.
Mas brutal pa pala siya. So, damn, I didn't do that. That was not the button. It used to be the punch button.
Yeah. The Last of Us, like, I think it's one of the greatest games of this generation.
It definitely,
kasi
it influenced gaming from then on.
It's good gameplay, pero awesome talaga yung story. Yeah,
I think yun yung peak nung AAA game na
no one's ever
cinematic.
followed Last of Us better pa.
Pero kasi hindi sila nagsimula. I feel like parang it was drawing from a lot of AAA treatment ng God of War,
I would say BioShock even.
Tawag doon Metal Gear pa.
Metal Gear.
Hindi lang sobrang mainstream nung
It's rough coming back to Metal Gear eh.
Tapos pila makita mo 11 minutes ka para tong
What I love about Metal Gear is they take advantage yung gaminess niya. So like obviously we all know yung Psycho Mantis na boss. Like you had to move your memory card. Like you can only do that in a video game.
I love it when they do that. Kasi there are like tropes in games na hindi mo ina-address eh. Like kunwari, the games doesn't address that you hose down like 25 people in this level, diba? Pero sa Last of Us ginawa nila yun. There was a madman that killed a lot of people in the school. Parang oh shit, in-address nila yung mga pinatay ko. Yung mga pagpatay pa, bisa pinaglalaroan mo pa. Nabar mo yung tuhod. Mga ganun kasi, diba?
Yung ginawa rin nila sa Ghost of Tsushima, like lahat ng sundalo don't have names. So it is an extra level of murder in this. Pero maangas pa rin.
Sa Last of Us 2, talagang may voice lines na pina-call out. So pag binaril mo
you shoot a pregnant
Carter! Gaganon bigla. Oh shit!
Tropa sila.
Tropa sila. Totoong tao itong pinapatay ko. Tatakas na lang ngayon na mamaril. Mga ganong klaseng...
Or like sa... yung The Walking Dead, yung Telltale one.
Oh my God.
You tututok mo yung barrel dun sa kid. Like, this is brutal.
Ito yung mga games na akala ko, simple lang kasi, di ba? Ano lang. Choices lang. So, minsan, lalaro na sabog, ganyan ang klase.
Ito ba yung Detroit Become
Hindi, yun, isa pa yun. Pero nung nilaro ko na yung Telltale, sobrang kumain na ng tao si Clementine.
Hindi
kumain na lang.
Sabi ko, ano nangyayari? Parang, tao! Yun pala yun! Tao pala siya! Sobrang kumain lang siya, wala siyang magawa eh. Hindi ko siya napigilan at all eh. Yung sa Detroit Become Human din, ng pandemic playthrough.
Nanonood lang kami.
Nanonood lang. Tapos sabi ko, okay, ang rule is ganito. Walang bawian ng choices. Parati kang sabog maglaro. Tangin na, dami namatay.
Yung tatalon sa building na Android.
Hindi nga ganun. Like, namamatay lang sila kasi kunwari.
May quick time events.
May minsan may dumating na police na you have to hide. Tapos ako parang, dito tayo magtago. Tapos di pala pwede magtago doon. So, binaril lang siya. Oh shit. Walang kwenta.
That's fun.
Ayun. So, yun yung mga ganyang klaseng games. Kapag when you start adapting them, parang na-gets mo eh.
Yeah.
Na-adaptable siya.
That's why I understand yung pagka-gatekeep nun with like, kasi it takes away something. Nawawala yung thing that makes it uniquely video game.
So excited. Yun yung I think you have to let go.
You have to let go.
Kasi it's impossible. Kaya nga hindi naman ganyan sa game. Kasi hindi siya game.
Hindi siya game eh.
Hindi siya game eh.
Yeah.
It's not for you. It's something na they took out na para, this would be great told in this type of
so it's
story.
More passive lang.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be a more passive.
Going back to Last of Us, I will give props sa show na they flesh out other characters that
yung dalawang gay dudes.
Because that wouldn't be a fun game, diba? Yung part na yun. But it's an interesting watch.
Kasi ang comparison nun, if you play The Last of Us, yung level na yun, you really go with Bill and you go to a school, labanan mo yung mga marami kang infected, ganong klase. So it serves the game well. Kung gagawin mo yun kung in-adapt mo lang yun sa show, di ba, ang pangit lang, parang nagbarilan lang
Yes,
kayo.
it's a
Di ba?
normal shootout.
And now it's like
Exactly.
even more meaningful now na may ganong klaseng dynamic na nangyayari sa world nila. Di ba?
That's true.
Para sa akin talaga ang biggest gaming twist sa buong buhay ko.
Bioshock.
Hindi.
Ano?
Alucard is
Tangina.
Dracula backwards.
Hindi siya gaming twist. Eh.
That's not
Gaming
even-
twist, wala
It's
ka.
not a twist.
Hindi ka na
pare.
twist?
I
You knew ka agad
I
na.
knew that, yeah.
Oh.
Bullshit.
He
Parang
said-
yung red rum is murder backwards.
I mean, kasi binaliktad nila yung letter R din eh. So,
Oh, okay. Like corn.
exactly.
Dude, nung bumaliktad yung fucking castle, dude.
Yun siguro medyo astig yun, di ba?
I love that.
Pero yung
yung Alucard is
yung Alucard is
What? Parang kung may demon, my name is Nomad.
Nomad.
It's demon backwards.
Ang pinakagusto ko minsan,
Bioshock
ang gusto ko rin minsan sa games is that there are games na talagang ito yung talagang difference ng genre. If you go to a movie, narrative is the key. Kailangan mo yung story. Imposibleng gumawa ka lang ng game. John Wick nga may story. Alam mo yun, di ba?
Which is also a video game-ass movie.
Tapos, bigla na lang, pag pumunta ka sa video game, pwede kang gumawa ng video game na sobrang basura yung story pero ang ganda ng game.
Yeah.
Tekken, mga ganong klase, di ba? Mga fighting games.
Metal Slug.
Or ano, tawag nun, like, ayun, Devil May Cry. Kaya nung inadapt siya, so parang, gano'n kaya nila papatag. It's the same story. Over and over
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I
It's just may kailangan silang patayin na demon, mag-step up si Dante from
Tatay do rin siya.
his chill life. Parang, yeah, I gotta go. Devil May Cry.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
ang ganda ng point mo. I just played it kasi it was a fun game.
Yeah,
I didn't care about the story.
I think that's why I like yung Castlevania animated series. Because yung games nun barely have a plot.
Parang alam mo lang na may papatayin kang vampire.
Yeah, so what
diba?
they do is they fill in the gaps. Ito yung lore niya.
Yeah.
So mas naging interesting siya.
Alam mo, ito, medyo nitpick lang doon sa...
Sino hot? Yung vampire?
Hot
Si
take.
Camila? Ano?
Hindi nung bata. Hindi, yung hot
Bata,
take.
nung bata si Camila?
Like, pero in vampire years, mga 25 naman na siya.
Okay.
So, ayoko lang doon sa animated series na Castlevania. Parehas, yun na naman yung the humans were the true monsters.
Well,
may part doon, di ba?
that's a part. But at near the end, it's like, hindi, kupal talaga yung mga monsters. Eh. So,
Ganun ba?
yeah, there's a part later
Okay,
on.
I just watched the start.
Ano ba tong show nyo?
Oh, yeah. So,
Inisip nyo bang mag-assemble lang ng mga tao?
Hindi.
Are you gonna do nerd jokes?
oddly enough, I'm sure may mga nerd jokes na involved. But yeah, sa May 8 kasi, we have a show sa Vault called Comedy Nerds. I wish it had a better name.
Ang ganda ng very on the nose.
Pero you know, at least you know what you're getting.
Kulang na
into.
lang comedy nerd. No girls allowed.
No girls
No
allowed.
girls allowed.
Ew.
Cootie free zone.
Hootie free zone, I was gonna say. Girls drool, boys rule. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think it's more of, yun nga, you mentioned sa comedy, stand-up comedy mismo. May mga nagna-nerd out about stand-up.
There are. No?
And
Are you one of those?
I would say, yeah.
Talaga?
Like, I mean, I grew up, I grew up like watching a lot of stand-up nung high school, ganun, and I remember, you probably don't remember this, pero in the Room to Room yung Comedy Manila sa Lasal.
I remember it all.
He remembers it. Never mind. I'm sorry to discredit you.
Tapos?
And
Were you
then,
there?
I was there. I was in one of the classrooms.
Oh, shit.
And then
He was the one not listening.
Hindi. It was either you or si GB. He asked, sino dito my favorite stand-up comedian? And then I raised my hand, and I was the only one that named like sila Bill Burr, Pete Holmes. Like those were my favorites at the time.
And then did you end up watching the show?
Yeah, and then I watched the show. And I watched the show. I bought the ticket and I watched the show sa Yuchenko. Yeah. So yun. And I think it's good to kind of foster yung parang, may positivity din yung pagiging nerd. Kasi sila yung,
Tama.
Sila yung passionate. Sila yung ride or die mo.
I think anything that builds a community and does it well. And ito, like a lot of people are knocking on religion, but there are a lot of good things that come out of like
these
people
that
Catholic
care.
groups. Even like yung tito ko na tawag dun, kung may tito or may tito ka na belongs to like a different kind of religion and they're interacting with like different kinds of, if they're good people, it doesn't matter.
Whatever gets you there,
diba?
that's all that matters. So ayun, so like with yung comedy nerd thing namin, I think it's just I hate to say safe space pero ganun talaga yung datingan. Like
Tama.
yeah, it's good.
You can.
You should allow people to nerd out kasi if yung dark side nun, if people repress yung pagiging nerdy nila, that's how you get yung mga incels, yung mga, you know what I mean?
Tama.
Nagiging yung maging overly protective.
Tama.
So yung show na yun is supposed to like highlight.
Do you guys nerd out on the same things? Yung lineup na to?
There's an overlap for sure.
May bago silang thing, Red.
Ano, yung Beyblade.
Like Beyblade kami.
Shout out kay Galactic Shark sa kay Dre. Kasi they really, revived the Beyblade
I would
scene.
say, yeah.
So solid. We wanted to come have them over din sa mga shows before. So let's see, maybe sa bagong studio.
Kaya si Rems parang naaliw rin sa
Dude, last night I was teaching si Rems how to shoot the
Beyblade.
Beyblade. It was like teaching my dad. It was really sweet.
Madali siya to get into because it's trumpo eh. Trumpo
Yeah,
lang naman siya na
exactly.
high-tech eh.
Pero ngayon kasi may mga builds, may mga meta.
May mga stats siya, Red. May attack, may
Oo nga, may
endurance.
wild na nga.
may
Nagulat
mga,
ako.
may mga classes.
GB was like telling me about, hindi kasi may tatlo yung gagawin mo eh. Parang
Oo.
ganyan. Tapos pag iiba-iba ka ng ano. So parang, man, shut the fuck. You have 2 kids, man. God damn. So I have si Genie. Parang siya may joke na parang
Si Genie nga
na-hurt daw yung mga, ang na-hurt na daw pag inaaway yung mga baby.
Ang dami
Mga maratandang may anak na.
Oo.
Ganun.
So,
I think yun din kasi it's such a hindi naman sinasabi na walang girl nerds, no, pero it's such a
Rare breed, pare.
it's such a tawag doon, parang fulfilling yung inner soul mo eh, alam mo yun.
Yeah.
Yung
you know what it is then? Kasi young boys aren't usually thought to be emotionally vulnerable. So, yung mga girls usually kapag they that's why may mga tawag mga fangirling, that's a term.
Yeah.
Pansin mo gendered siya.
Yeah.
Kasi for some reason okay lang sa girls na mag-fangirl and go all out. Pero kapag boy, parang kang weirdo, parang loser.
yeah.
So I think it's more of yung gender differences ng pagiging nerd. But it works both ways. Kapag yung girl sinasabi niyang nerd siya, gina-judge agad siya.
Totoo. Actually, yung double-edged sword dun eh, di ba?
Like, may nakikita ako minsan dati sa Comic-Con nun. Like, this fucking pretty hot chick. And like, andaya. Like, you're a nerd and then you're hot. Parang pick one. Parang alam mo yan, in my old head brain.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Pick one. Parang hindi kasi Hannah Montana.
You can't have the best of both
Wala na.
worlds.
Like, when nakikita ko si LeBron dati, tas naka-nerd glasses siya.
Yeah.
Dude, come on, dude.
Then, ang I think I think you have to understand din. Parang, I guess yung mga nerds, they just discovered this shit early.
Yeah, that's true. They had a head start.
And when these nerds grew up, and a lot of them started becoming like other things, then some of them made films, some of them made shows, di ba? Siyempre gusto nilang i-express yung pag-nerddom nila sa mga ginagawa nila. And then, now everybody knows about D&D because of Stranger Things.
That's true.
Alam mo yun? Like, everybody knows about Batman because of Nolan. Di ba? So, maraming layers of like, oh shit, i-ano natin to, ipakita natin sa mundo what we have. Diba? And now, maraming taong that are getting into it, and then marami ring tao na are resistant towards it kasi parang, wait, namin to, oasis namin to eh. Parang, tawag dun, refuge namin to eh.
Yeah.
And
true.
why you here, and then you're just like, turuan mo ka maganyan, alam mo yan. May mga ganun. Though nakakaburat nga naman minsan yung ganun.
I mean, you can't deny, pero at the same time, it doesn't happen as often as people think.
Oo, hindi siya ganun. It just sucks sometimes. Pero ang it's coming from a peaked interest eh. Diba?
Curious lang siya.
Curious lang naman siya. Ikaw rin naman eh.
You started where they started.
Oh,
Diba?
it's not like when you start like parang, sige nga, gusto ko matutong mag-fashion or gusto ko matutong mag-watches.
Exactly.
If you jump from one fandom to another or to one geekery to another, diba? You expect sana may way to get into it, diba? Pero pag pupunta siya sa geekery mo, ayaw mo. Hindi ko magets eh, diba?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. It's not fair nga.
Not fair. How about They All Die? What do you think?
Sure. I mean, depends on the matter of death. Diba?
Pero anong pinaka-toxic na fanbase?
Dude, I would say currently it's video games. I would say because there's
video games.
Because it's tied with politics and like if you get a video game, here's what happens. Remember in The Last of Us Part 2? I forgot the name of the voice actress. Yung whoever played that si Abby.
Yeah.
The voice actress got death threats. Threatening the life of yung baby niya.
Oh my God.
But she's just the voice actress of a character they don't like.
Yeah.
Kaya I feel like it's at a point na sobrang entitled.
Kasi there's this new parang sequel ng Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Yotei. Tapos girl yung samurai and ang daming nagre-reclam. Like, dude, I thought we got past this na.
There are
Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, Metroid Prime, Bayonetta. I thought we got past this
Horizon.
Ba't kayo bumabalik?
Nagre-regress na siya.
Ba't ang cliche?
Kita yung cleavage niya, guys. Kailangan kita yung cleavage niya tsaka yung
like
butt
a girl can only exist in a video game if my male gaze siya.
Yeah, exactly. Kaya rin
Princess Peach rules.
Kaya nila yung Last of Us 2 ayaw nila kasi dalawang bidang babae. One's is like
one's a lesbian.
Jack girl and one's a lesbian.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it was more for the
side
ending.
character na trans, diba? Tapos may isang parang, alam mo yun, parang, wala naman, tits.
Which one should I
wala.
idealize?
Hindi nila ma-rule 34 eh.
Alam mo yung pwedeng i-rule 34? Pokemon. May sinana ako kay River.
Yo, dude.
Let's just say may 4 na lalaki at isang coughing.
Medyo may isang time na nagdidirel namin ni Alexis para kung ano yung mga, as mamaya nag-resenda namin ng Rule 34 na Pokemon. Tapos puta mga Vileplume.
I guess.
Parang tangina.
Yeah.
My theory na Nintendo plays into that. Kasi I don't know if it's just me. Pero mas nagiging humanoid na yung mga Pokemon lately.
Talaga ba?
Oo, dude. May rabbit na may thick thighs.
Oh yeah, meron. Yeah.
I think they just started getting artists na talaga.
That's true.
Dude, it all started dun sa yung Gardevoir.
Yeah, Gardevoir was.
Ano yung Gardevoir?
So it's like a beautiful lady in a dress, basically. You start off like a mushroom and you become a beautiful, hot, sexy girl in a dress.
Pero ganun Digimon, di ba? Parang naging angel sila bigla.
Dude, si Patamon na orange thing. Naging angel.
Naging tao siya.
Tanginang evolution na
Meron
naging
isa doon
tao eh.
Meron isa doon rabbit, tapos yung evolution niya, naka-jorts siya, tapos may Gatling gun siya.
Yeah. I love yung evolution ng Digimon, may machine gun bigla yun.
Sobrang ganda ng steroids na nilalagay nila sa Pokemon nila, sa Digimon nila.
Kasi sa Pokemon, si Blastoise lang yung may barrel-like features.
Wala, tinigil na nila after the school shootings.
Siya na lang si si Toys.
Toys na lang siya.
Si Toys na lang siya.
Ayun. Good shit. Good.
Meron ka pa
Thank you
isang
for
show.
having me. Oh yeah.
Hindi, wag mo muna promote. Go.
So speaking of being a comedy nerd, I feel like yung nerddom helps to make you want to create. I feel like yan yung end goal.
Yeah.
So yung thing namin na my friends are doing is we're producing shows. We're trying to produce shows on our own.
Ay, hindi comedy man. No.
Okay, so never mind.
I'm kidding.
So we I think it was April 15 or something. Like we produced a show called Magintawa. It was a show sa Maginhawa. And then like we all sourced out yung venue. We reached out to possible sponsors. Like it's hard to produce a show.
It is.
Amazingly, it sold out, super successful siya. So we're continuing that sa same venue. It's an alt space sa Maginhawa on May 11. We called it Magintuwa.
Maubusan yung numbers.
Yeah, I was gonna say
like the third one is gonna be really hard.
Hindi, gawin nila parang Fast and the Furious. Maginhawa, Tokyo Drift.
Maginhawa 5. And it's
Mag 5.
Mag 5.
Mag 5.
Mag 5. So,
Fast 5 yung
so that's an independently produced show na we're working hard to, make a good show na worthy of.
When is it? May
11
okay.
naman.
And
So that's a Mother's Day.
Where do you get the tickets?
So you can get the tickets on you can follow me sa Instagram, River D Cruz. There's a poster na may QR code. That's the tricky part. Wala kaming Helix Pay so
dami pang gagawin. Bigay mo na lang yung number mo on air. 0952.
Here's my home address. So those are the, and also the plug. I also have a podcast then. So
sige, go.
I have 2 podcasts.
Wow, look at you.
I know.
Look at you.
Ang
yabang namin. Look at this boy doing the podcast.
May overlap ngayong fans namin minsan. Minsan may mga na pumapadpad na wackity-doers sa podcast
Stop
namin.
it. Don't. Get out. That's all lang. Go. Ano yung podcast?
The first one is called Galingan Mo Naman. It's yung thing namin dun is self-help podcast siya, but it's like a comedy self-help podcast. And yung popular show namin dun is yung we go to Reddit and there's an Reddit page called Ako Ba Yung Gago, where we read yung mga stories of people wondering if sila ba yung gago in the situation.
So basically,
Parang am I the asshole?
Nag-chismis lang.
It's fun. It's funny.
I mean, a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Lahat tayo
And then
nag-chismis.
that's very true.
Wait, should
Not a lot of
comedy
people can innovate. And
You start from reiterating bago mag-innovate. And then
okay, the other one is...
The other one is me and si Joseph Montesinos.
Wow! Anong title na pa? Hindi kami nagtatagalog.
Yeah. I mean, it's called Riptide.
Okay,
So sobrang
so-
English yung title niya. Yun naman is purely like you mentioned, like nerding about comedy. So yung latest episode namin was
Bill
about
Cosby.
our latest episode about comedy heroes.
Okay. Bill Cosby, definitely.
So yun, so we talk about yung technicalities of like how we try to write our jokes or like how we want to become as comedians. Ganun. So we go in depth. It's comedy
okay. That's
writing.
interesting.
Yeah.
Sige. Okay.
Yes, that's all on Spotify. So if you guys want to check that out.
Ano pa huli? Sorry.
So Galingan Mo Naman is yung sensitive podcast ko. And then there's Riptide, yung wild, wacky podcast.
How many episodes are
Sa
Kaliban?
Galingan Mo Naman, we're at almost 80 episodes so far. And then yung Riptide is fairly new, so it's like 11. But so far, so good.
Look at you putting yourself out there.
Oo nga, buti pa naggumagawa siya, hindi sumasabit lang. Alam mo yun? Masabit lang eh. Kailan yung next recording rin? Di ako pwede ngayon. Di ako pwede bukas eh. Di ako pwede. Pwede ba 3 p.m. may meeting ako eh.
Eto,
Sabit na nga lang.
para sa mga wacky doers, if you want lore, yung unang podcast ko was with si Andren back in the pandemic. It was me, si Andren, and si Giselle.
What a hotline.
What a breakfast of champions. It was called Gaming Gamers, where we just talked about what video games we were playing.
Tapos nakakatawa doon nagalit sa Hansi River kasi sinabi ko na yung tatay niya hindi naniniwala
Wala
sa
sa
dinosaurs. Kasi basta rin. Parati ko tinatanong sa akin.
Doon ka na-offend?
Hindi, I mean, we play it up for the camera. Pero,
River, hindi pa naniniwala sa dinosaurs.
sinama niya nga ako sa Jurassic Park premiere.
Kamusta yung tawag dun? How both these podcasts do you feel na you like doing it or parang
Yeah, I mean,
nabuboard ka na ba kay Joseph? Gusto mo sasakalin?
I mean, we're 11
I think
episodes.
nagpro-project ka na, Red.
Ha?
Hindi.
Hindi ka ba naiinis sa kanya?
Meron ka bang isang like mga podcast na parang ikaw na ngayon nagbubuhat
Hindi, pero
minsan tapos sinashut down
that's
ka
what
pa rin.
that's what I find interesting kasi when we started yung scene, you know, kasi pioneer kami.
Aircon.
Aircon, pioneer aircon. No, when we were starting the scene, we never thought na magkakaroon ng ganitong klase type of people that we had comedy nerds naman like sila Mike Sadi when they came in na parang, oh shit, this guy really watches a lot of comedy. Like, I watched like 5 guys. Parang ganun. So, parang, totoo eh. Pero before, dati, I used to, kay Carlos Mencia, nanonood ako dati. Ganong intense. Tangina, sobrang puro virus na yung PC ko dahil sa P2P ko lang nakukuha yung mga...
I don't think dahil sa stand-up nakakuha ng virus.
Hindi ba sa stand-up yun?
I think it's the cake farts video.
Hindi pinakagusto ko stand-up comedian dinownload ko sa Kaza ako pa.
Kaza! Yung may built-in antivirus software.
May built-in antivirus yun. Yung pinakagusto ko dun si Tory Black. Pinakamagaling na stand-up comedian.
Si Cherokee.
Si Tory Black pare. Yan. Sabi ko, Louis Black pala dapat. Nung pinapanood ko mga 30 minutes in na ako, so parang tangina. Dahil stand-up to
Louis Black pala, hindi
ang
Black Dick in my asshole.
Ang tagal naman tong sketch na to. Tangina. Kailan lalabas yung stand? Kailan sila lalabas sa stage?
I think, di ba sinabi mo video games? I think number 1 yung mga porn nerds.
Meron ba?
AVN!
No way.
Meron.
Is
it geeky?
Yung mga...
May mga nakita akong content creators na nag-flash lang ng picture tapos nahulaan niya lahat ng pangalan.
Yung porn stars.
Tapos may time lang, di ba? Yeah, I'm the best. So, parang, no, you're not, man.
No, you're not.
You can't be the best at this and call yourself the best. Alam mo yun, mahirap, di pwede.
Parang like if you win the Special Olympics, in the end, umiiyak pa rin magulang mo every night.
Oh man, that was so bad. Sobrang sama ng joke na yun. That was just independently made by Andren Bernardo. Does not reflect the podcast at all or TPN. Or River Cruz or Red Oliero.
Hindi si River yung nagsabi sa akin yun. Tapos gawin ko daw.
Sabi ko na si River. Yung ano, so hindi siya sa guest nang galing. Okay, so River.
Kasi hindi naman affiliated dito. So.
Okay. Thank you so much. Ako rin may show ako May 17. Please, manood kayo. Saturday Hilarity. The last one, hindi namin tinuloy. So now, it's pushing through. Same lineup. Si Marge. Sino ba yun?
Si Andre.
Wala ka dun. Si Marge De Leon.
Si Dex.
Si Dex man, dun din wala.
Wala si Dex. Pumapasok.
Si Mark Llamado.
Alexio.
Si Alexio ba?
Mga matataba yung kinuha mo eh.
Alexio.
Hindi naman mataba si Marcia.
Alexio ba? Tsaka si
Nalalaki.
Judd. Hindi naman mataba.
Our boy Judd.
Yan. Tickets are on comedymanila.ph. Ikaw, ano, may popromote
May 22, PWD, per Depindi. Nasa seller siya. May 22, tickets at comedymanila.ph.
Ayun. Thank you so much, River.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having
Andren,
me.
take it away.
Pwede na tayo matulog.
Uy, wow! Natapos niya yung podcast episode.
Blabidi-di, pare.
Okay. Isa ka sa mga taong nagtatapos ng episode. Tapos, gusto ko lang sabihin, hindi naman sa nagagalit kami. Napanood nyo to ng libre.
Yes.
Tama ba?
At hindi tayo kumikita sa podcast, di ba, Red?
Tama, hindi kami kumikita sa podcast. Pero kung gusto nyo kaming kumita at bumalik at we keep doing these free episodes, sana manood kayo ng stand-up comedy shows namin. Pumunta kayo sa
comedymanila.ph
comedymanila.ph para makita ang schedule ng shows ng Comedy Manila across the Philippines.
Guys, at hindi ko kayo satisfied sa show, ibabalik ni Red yung pera nyo. 100% money back guarantee.
Hindi yun totoo.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye.
comedymanila.ph
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.